Consumers are making some tough decisions on spending habits during record inflation. Now, a new report from the National Research Group are revealing some of the most surprising choices here. Over 40% of consumers saying that they have cut back on restaurant dining and also groceries over the past 6 months. But get this, that 18% there, only 18% are saying where consumers or that they are cutting back on streaming. When you take a look at some of the satisfaction numbers, Dave, within this survey, 94% saying that they are very satisfied with the money that they're spending on TV and streaming, 95% saying that they're satisfied with what they're spending on Amazon Prime, only 72% saying that they're satisfied with what they're spending on dating apps. So those that are cutting some of their subscription services, the first to go are the dating apps.
Now that makes sense to me. I am shocked that streaming wasn't higher on this list. Quite frankly, with times are tough the last year or two, it's been one of the first conversations we've had at home about why do we have so many streaming services when we watch so little television. I expected most Americans were starting to evaluate their streaming platforms because the prices continue to go up. You have so many options and there's not a lot of content that is really that sticky. So that was a real surprise to me. And Rachelle, what else shocked me is 17.8% of household budgets is spent on subscription services. Now, that doesn't just mean streaming. That does mean like Amazon and Walmart Plus products and services. But that is an enormous number. We are now committing to some type of subscription service. Another surprise from this study.
No, I would agree. And I think maybe what part of the reason why people aren't willing to give those up, it's steady. You know exactly what the price is going to be every month. Whereas, as we've seen with food inflation, you don't know what your groceries are going to cost. When you go out to a restaurant, you don't know what the prices are going to be, how much you're going to have to tip. So those prices are really going up. So it's a lot harder to judge how much it's going to be every time you come out. Whereas, at least with streaming, you have some consistency there. You can consistently budget for that every month. I'm not giving up my groceries and eating out, but it depends on what your priorities are in life. I would gladly cut out some streaming if it came to food, but that is just me, Seana. What would you be most willing to give up on this list?
Real quick, I just wanted to add, what we're seeing on the screen was a huge surprise to me. Brands consumers most associate with subscription services in terms of media, Amazon at number 2, ahead of Hulu, Disney, and YouTube, where conversely, when they asked consumers products and services subscriptions, guess what didn't make the top 5? Amazon.
Really?
So in the eyes of the consumers, Amazon is primarily media, not products and services, which is baffling to me.
That's very surprising.
There's an Amazon box on my doorstep just about every week.
Yeah, I was
every day.
Say, I actually
not every week. Every
I actually associate it very differently. I do associate with Amazon with the products. I mostly use it. I'm on there every single day. Just placed 2 orders actually this morning rather than their Prime Video service. So that is an interesting twist here to this.
Yeah, very surprising findings in this study.